So, Joe, are you still surveying the tech landscape?
Job market.
I'm taking a break from looking right this second. It gets daunting.
It is, man. I can get into my stories.
Sure.
So I think I said this on Matrix. If you're thinking about switching jobs, make sure that you don't quit your current job first, because the job market is really weird. I've been lucky enough that I've actually gotten several interviews, and I haven't been like spraying and praying my resumes either. I'm pretty selective with them, but it's so packed with applicants. Like, it's amazing how many people. We talked about this last time. And so there's an engineering firm I applied for, and I think I told the story. I had the call from HR, the resume screening, just to make sure, I don't know, I guess I was an actual person. Then I had to go through this weird pre-recorded video interview where they had to answer like random written questions that pop up on the side of the screen. I got 2 minutes to answer each one. And then they show that to their team. And then I guess their team goes through all these videos and picks out people for on-site interviews. So I went to the on-site interview, sat in a conference room for an hour facing these people, and they got grilled, and then they showed me around the building and different offices and their infrastructure and all this stuff. Spent about an hour and a half there. And they said they'll let me know by the end of this week. And then I get an email that says they went with another applicant. It's like, God damn it. What a waste of time. But I think that's just what you're going to run into right now. So be prepared. I mean, eventually it'll happen, but it's just the market is, there's quite a few job openings, but there's just so many applicants, tech applicants right now in this industry. I mean, I see so many like software engineers that have worked senior level and stuff, and it's just weird. Like, I don't really understand it. What's the impetus of this? Or it's just because the stock market is so unstable and businesses are, I don't get it, because they're still hiring. But why are there so many applicants? Why are there so many people in this field that are looking? Or I don't know if they're unemployed or underemployed or what.
Because it's the only way to get a raise.
You think that's the reason?
I think so.
That's the same way at my company. I mean, if they knew I was looking right now, they would come running with a raise, but I don't want to work there anymore.
Well, the deal is, the new hires are given good deals, so they don't really manage their existing talent. They say, well, you've got a job, so we don't have to motivate you, because the motivation is the job. And then they'll get the new shiny and give him more money than the experienced worker that is actually carrying the can.
You know what's, and none of these jobs are, they all tell you up front they're not offering any kind of visa sponsorship or anything, So you can't really say it's like a lot of foreign workers coming in, because they're not giving anybody like that a leg up. I don't know, man. I haven't seen it this weird in a long time. I'll just put it that way.
It could be just the way things are now. I mean, you have kids who come out of high school or do like 1 year of college, and they take some intro to computer class, and then maybe they took some programming in high school or college, and you get a couple classes. Whether they've actually done any of the work, it doesn't really matter. They look good on paper, but there's so many of them out there that it's just so many people have the basic skills for an entry-level position into a spot. I mean, I wouldn't understand. Like, I can see like entry-level positions for something, unless they're completely bullshitting. And then, I mean, something more specific, like you're talking about the one where you had to get the security level clearance for and stuff. I mean, the only thing I can think with that is everything I see, every ad that I see out there is saying that there's a security job, there's internet security jobs out there, not tons of internet security jobs out there, tons of internet security jobs out there, but nobody's fucking hiring.
Oh man, there's so many, especially like on LinkedIn. There's so many people looking for jobs in cybersecurity right now that are unemployed. It's crazy.
Also, what you got is a lot of these people get used to remote work, and then they're called back in and they say, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. So the people who don't roll over when the boss says roll over are out there looking for a remote job.
And one thing a hiring manager did tell me is that their job is a lot harder now because they have to sift through so much fucking AI slop that gets generated and turned in as resumes. Like people literally just copy and paste the job description into ChatGPT and tell it to output the perfect resume. And they said it's so obvious when people do that, but they still have to look at all the resumes, and like half of them are that way now. And it just takes up all their time, you know.